Alright, so this is a video for Pacific Coast Highway. We're going to be starting on the second page at 72 because it looks like I already have a video on page 1. Now, let's go through sections and I'll kind of explain what's going on around you so that you can understand better your role in the quartet. Alright, so at 72 things are going to calm way down and you're playing these big, airy, nice chords. So let's just take a look. Your first chord's here. Alright, so you got G sharp, you have a B and an E. Alright, and it's telling you to play it on the fourth. So right here, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, rest. Alright, so during that part there's a lot of just interplay between the other guitars, and notice how we're going back and forth. So we're starting here, right? We're starting with these two chords, alright, and we're actually playing those two chords again in measures 77, 78, so alright. That I actually played that chord up here because I was already here, right? Totally cool to do that. Right now, when you dip into 6/4 for a second, what I do is I just count 1, 2. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, off. Right, and the reason that I do that is because the other guitar players are maybe they're not really fighting you, but it's definitely not making it easy to count 6/4 while these guys are playing quite contrary lines. Alright, so just keep that in mind. Now we're at 87, right? So you have this kind of motif that is answering and calling between one of the guitars. So you have so what you're going to be doing is you're kind of shining at 87. So remember that and kind of play these notes like it's your time. So build 2, 2, 2, 3. Motion starts at 91. 2, 3, 4. Same chords, right? You played these before. 2, 3, 4. Now, there's a misprint in your music. 98 is not when the 120 starts. It's actually at 99. All right. So you hold this out. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let's talk about these chords. So you have this big rambunctious kind of thing, and you're starting this really faster tempo, alright, 20 clicks higher, and these little sections at 102, 103, you're actually providing a lot of the tension. Alright, so first chord you have it open except for the A. Alright, so you're just going to motion from this guy to this guy and drop the F, right? So, alright, and you got F naturals everywhere, right? Which F sharps in the key signature. So you come from here. Alright, so it's just a back and forth type thing. Actually, you know, you got D actually the second time, so you have. Coming down to the C, you actually go up to the D the last time, right? So let's play that real quick. It's from 99. Next section is the same. Notice how that last E has an accent on it, right? Let's try it a little faster at 99. I'll play with you so you can play with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. I missed those last notes. I hit it. I went from A to B flat instead of. Alright. It's no big deal. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Fat note at the end. All right, now at this next section at 116 you go straight back into that first original tempo. All right, so you're providing bass during this part, and there's a little section where I will show you, I think at 124. So just hit those bass notes. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, rest. Right now you have this really nice little line coming. Alright, so you have F sharp, C, and the A. You can actually finger it like a D7 chord. Alright, and then you got just a G sharp with an E major chord. You're going to come up. Alright, and that's pretty important. Like you're gonna be providing some good stuff there. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now underneath you, I think it's Chris, guitar 3, is to be playing that. Right there. So during that section, that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, grow here. Right here. All right, so that's where Chris is going to be playing. That's what he's playing. Alright, so you'll hear that as he's going, and you have to keep solid tempo right there because you're providing the basis for Chris. Alright, so 145. Let's hear what you're doing. Let's hear. Okay, so at 145 you're just actually coming down with the same idea from like 122. So F sharp. Okay, so let's talk about that. Sorry, trying to get my mind around what's going on. So you have at 146, 47, 48, 149. You have 1, 2, 3, 1. So you have the double dotted quarter note. So 1. All right. So watch out for that rhythm. It's kind of funky. So it's 1, 2, and 2. Let's see here. I'm at 2, 150. It's actually 150. Sorry. So sorry, I keep on going back to F sharp. All right, so watch out for that rhythm. So boom, boom. So it's 1, 2, and boom, boom. All right, so just listen to that a couple times. 154, 1, 2. Where am I? So nothing but single lines, right? Nothing at there. 154, 55, 156, 158. So you have these chords going back to the beginning of the song. 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nothing hard, right? Nothing hard at all. We're at 167. So let's talk about this. You come in with some chords at 167. So you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Really important part. Right there at 167, 160, 166, 167, 168. So you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You have to nail that part, all right? So it's real simple. Make sure if you keep your fingers down. All right, just practice that with me. 168. 1, 2, 3, go, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, go, 2, 3. All right, do it again. 1, 2, 3, go, 2, 3. All right, no big deal. Now, you're a little faster after the fermata. So 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it actually slows down. It slows down before recapitulation. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 1. All right, now here's where it hits the big stuff. 174, right? So it hits really hard. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So you're back at the original tempo, right? Sorry, I'm a little lousy. So 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 2, 2, 2, 3. 2, 2, 2. All right, so you are literally holding the 4 down during this section, all right? So you're in 3, 2, so 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, because 3 half notes, yeah. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, so it's only 3, 2, 3. Now come to this next section. Right, so you're nailing these lower notes when you're having these like frantic and then pause, frantic and then pause. So you really have to approach it the right way. So 1, 2, 3. That's right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. All right, so work on those, just trying to get really frantic and really crazy, and then coming back down for those low G sharps. Now there are some G naturals as well, so watch out for those. Now at 181, really important part. So you have this 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. All right. So and you're leading us into the very last section, so you have to nail this, right? So it's not hard. All right, but you have some pull off. So pull off there, and pull off from that beat A, and then nail that with your little finger. You don't even have to pick it, but you can if you want to, right? So you have at the 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And you're retarding at the end of that. So let's talk about the 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you start hitting double stops. And then you have this wicked huge chord, which is G, C sharp, open D, A, open B, and open E. So you're going to be retarding through that whole time. So let's play that whole section so you can hear it as a whole. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Alright, so that was slow, but kind of work on it slow before you speed up. So I gotta go. Hope that helped. If you have any questions, let me know.